Hi, my name is Bob Hand. This is my wife, Jamie Hand. We've been Blue Apron members since the beginning of this year, and we're huge
3
fans.
months.
So we're huge fans of Top Chef.
Huge.
We like to cook. In the year we've been married, and we have dubbed ourselves Hands in the Kitchen
Hashtag hands in the kitchen.
for every time we cook something fresh and homemade, and we post it on Instagram, on Facebook, and we basically like to cook, and we consider ourselves Top Chef aficionados. Yeah.
So we were so excited when we got the Top Chef recipe from Blue Apron, and we made it that night. The next day, we found out about this contest, so we thought, you know what, we're going to buy all the ingredients, we're going to make it again, and we're making it for 3 this time, so we have a little extra ingredients, but we're pretty excited.
Yeah, so we're going to take you through all the things we're doing. We are huge fans of Blue Apron because it definitely has, having the ingredients here when we come home late at night, we can cook really quickly, and we can cook a meal together for a half hour. So that's why we're huge fans.
Great, we're going to get started. We're going to put our mics down so we can use our hands. All right, so first thing we do, preheat the oven to 475 degrees. Bob's on top of that. Great. Next, we're going to wash and dry the fresh produce. That's really just the cilantro. I'm going to make Bob do that. In the meantime, I am the chopper. While Blue Apron has helped Bob with his chopping skills, I still am usually the designated chopper. So I'm going to peel and halve the onion, small dice 1/2, and cut the remaining into 1-inch thick pieces. So it's going to take a minute. Peel and chop the garlic.
Doesn't like my chopping because I don't get it narrow enough or thin enough.
Small dice isn't really in his repertoire, but it pays off because he usually handles the raw meat. I'm not big into handling the raw meat. Alrighty, garlic chopped. Do we have any more little bowls? No.
I don't know.
The next thing we have to do is drain and rinse the beans. Bob already did it. He's an excellent bean drainer. Alright, and then the last chopping thing, and then Bob can be more involved, is to finally chop the cilantro. We are a huge cilantro house, so I'm going to use a lot of cilantro. It says to do the leaves and the stems, which I've never done, but let's go at it. And you'll see my awkward...
Except we did do this the first time we tried the recipe.
Right, like a week ago. But, you know, here we go.
But this is what... Partly there's a lot of stuff that Blue Apron had us do in the kitchen that we wouldn't normally do.
Yeah, this is not a recipe I ever would have done myself, so thank you,
Yeah.
Chef Brooke, and Blue Apron.
Next stage is the pork, right?
Yes, so we need the aluminum foil sheet, which you can put right here. Great. Ooh. And you can get the pork out. So Bob already rubbed the pork. He likes to really marinate it. So
Yeah, last time we thought we wanted to add a little bit more flavor to it the next time we did it, so we decided to put the rub on beforehand. So we recreated the rub by going out to the store and getting the spices, and when we put them on, we rubbed the pork and put it in.
do you think I should cut this before we sear it?
Yeah, we can cut it into, we're going to cut it into 3 so that it can be,
Easily seared,
Yeah.
since we need to sear it before cooking it. I'm going to let Bob do that because I don't love touching raw meat. I would do it on this cutting board.
She used to give me more instructions before Blue Apron though.
Yes, Bob and I did not do well in the kitchen, and then Blue Apron came along, and now Bob can read the instructions and do everything right, and I don't have to yell at him.
She likes to be a backseat cook.
I am.
She likes to be a backseat cook, but if she doesn't touch her own raw meat, then she can't be a backseat cook.
No, don't put it on there either. Oh. Okay, now we're gonna sear it up. Let's see. Oh, always refer back. Always refer back.
I usually only cooked meat before Jamie and I got married. Like I cooked things that involved a crock pot, and so over the last few months, Jamie has been surprised that I with my wide array of kitchen skills. 'Cause for the most part, I was only just
A meat
crock
man.
pot Bob.
Crock pot Bob. All right. While we put in the while I cook the pork, Bob is gonna start working on the black beans. So Bob, first you're gonna caramelize the onion. One of Bob's favorite things. He had never really had caramelized onions, and then a week ago when we made this, top notch. So you're gonna heat the butter
Hi.
until it's melted. Yeah. Bob and I don't cook with a lot of salt. So we'll do
Yeah.
pepper.
You usually take, anytime they say to use salt, to use garlic salt. That's a little
Or no salt at all.
hands in the kitchen technique.
Tip. Alright. Why don't you prepare the other onions for us, Bob? Thank you. Okay. We're ready to put everything in the oven. Even though the recipe says to put both the pork and the onions on the same pan, we found last time that our pork undercooked and our onions overcooked. So, sorry Blue Apron, we're gonna do 2 pans this time so we can figure it out a little better. Bob is working on the onions, which he is supposed to put some oil and pepper on, and I'm just gonna put the pork on this plate, on this. And here we go. The pork looks delicious. Perfect. We're gonna set the timer. It says 20 to 22. We're gonna start with 18 and see how the onions do after that, and then we can always add more time. In the meantime, we're gonna get back to our caramelized onions. Bob, we're gonna need some water and some brown sugar. Bob, do you mind reading the next thing for the onions?
Cooked stirring occasionally 11 to 13 minutes.
That's a lot of minutes. Okay.
Or until the sauce is thickened and saucy.
Great.
You can
And
also add salt and pepper to taste, but they say to wait till the heat is off.
great. Thank you, Bob.
While the onion caramelizes, we heat the pan of reserved fond on medium-high.
Great.
And we can add a teaspoon of olive oil if the pan seems a little bit dry.
Okay. It looks good.
And then we need to add the garlic and season with salt and pepper.
Great. Let's get the garlic over
There
here.
you go, there's the garlic.
Thank you.
And we do that for 30 seconds or until it's fragrant and smells like garlic. And then we'll add the beans.
We're adding the beans. Here come the beans. A lot of beans. While we're cooking beans, I'll give a shout out to my mom who made me this apron. I call it my Harry Potter apron because it's super mystical. I wear it whenever I cook. Bob wishes he had one as cool as mine.
I have an orange apron because I went to Syracuse and the Rocks. We both went to Syracuse, but.
Alright, Bob, this is looking like it's getting ready to be done.
Yep. So now we're gonna add the honey, which you figure out how to add or how to.
Is it 2 tablespoons?
Yeah, it would be 2 tablespoons of honey.
Okay.
2 tablespoons of honey.
I'm gonna go rogue and not measure it because sometimes I do that. 1, 2. That felt like 2 tablespoons to me.
And then half this vinegar.
No, all that vinegar. No?
No, it's half.
Oh,
and
sorry. Half vinegar. You go, Bob. The other half we're reserving for the onions.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And a quarter cup of water.
Oh, get the water. Bob, how much was that?
That was a half cup.
Okay, it seems like a lot of water.
Well, you said this last time too.
Okay.
You said this last time too. I think that it cooks down a little bit.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
now you're stirring occasionally, scrapping up any fond.
Yep.
5 to 7 minutes.
Great.
Now, how long has the onion been on over here? Because this was 11 to 13.
Yeah, nope, still good. Still good.
You might notice there's a third pot on the stove.
We're also making rice, even though that's not part of it. I'm from Miami, so... Oh, you're not supposed to do that with mine.
There's the one that showed in the camera.
I'm from Miami, and so you really can't eat black beans without eating rice. So we've added rice to the dish. I think we're going to have a lot of food here. But I'm going to check on the onions in the oven since last time we burnt them. Bob, could you pass me a glove? Alrighty, here we go. Alright. Ooh. I think these look good.
So we're going to do the onions in a bowl and add the rest of the vinegar to them. And also add some more salt and pepper. Wait till the other stuff is ready to fully plate, but it looks like the roasted onions are done for the side.
We're going to add the caramelized onions to the black beans. I feel like they've gotten there. Here we go with the cilantro. Oh. Gotta get the oven. We're going to check on the pork. Problem is, I'm really bad at checking on pork because we don't have a meat thermometer. So, we're going to eyeball it, and we're going to cut it open. And then if it's not done, we're going to put it back in the oven. Look at that. Okay, then it says to leave it on a board to rest. So pork will continue cooking after you take it out of the oven. So we're going to leave it here for 5 minutes to rest. It's going to cook eternally. Let's hope the pork is ready to go. We're going to slice into it and take a little look. Here we go. Last time Bob critiqued me on my thickness. So I'm going to try and do a little thinner this time. How's that, Bob?
Looks good. It looks good.
Does it look cooked through? Oh, it looks delicious.
Yeah. Now we're going to start plating again. We have 3 because my mom is joining us tonight. So we are an extra. That's why we added more to the recipe than the first time we made it. Again, this is take 2 for Hands in the Kitchen on this recipe.
I'm going to put like half on the rice, half off the rice.
Yeah, we found this so good last time.
Like Bob was like wanted to make it the second day. That's how much he loved it. And over here.
We should just bottle this as a sauce.
Is that enough for everybody?
I think so.
Alright, we can have extras. Alright, and now I'm gonna plate the pork. Try and make it a little presentable. Even though we don't have judges. Well, I guess we do have judges.
Yeah, we do have judges.
But not like Tom Colicchio.
We have no timer on how long it takes us to
Oh
cook.
my goodness. If we were timed, we'd be a mess. A mess. Here we go.
These are the final products. Now we just have to throw in the cilantro, right?
Yep. I don't know which plate is mine, but I'm going to cilantro it up.
So this is a
And
finished
that's our
product.
plate.
Normally we will take photo and Instagram this out. Hands in the Kitchen.
Hashtag Hands in the Kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Look us up on Instagram.
Yep.
Thanks, Blue Apron.
We hope to see Brooke in the kitchen soon.